In August 2026, 15 Palestinians shut themselves inside 3 houses in the village of Qusra in the occupied West Bank. Outside, Israeli settlers set up camp and cut off the water and the power to the homes. But the Palestinians refused to leave, because in the occupied West Bank, an empty house does not remain yours for long. So in the West Bank, who does the law really serve? Qusra is one village in a very long list. In the first 10 days of August, the UN logged 38 attacks by Israeli settlers. Since 2025, the average has been 6 a day, higher than the UN has ever recorded. So how does a simple tent filled with Israeli squatters on a hilltop become a border? First, a few armed settlers occupy the area and allow their animals to graze. Soon enough, the Palestinian farmers are forced to stop coming, and just like that, the land is gone, occupied, without a single legal document changing hands. Israeli monitors have recorded nearly 1/5 of the West Bank taken in this way. The Israeli budget allocates $17 million to settlers in these illegal outposts to pay for things like vehicles, gates, and access roads. Then come the guns. In January, National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir added 18 more settlements to the list of places whose residents can apply for a firearm. In addition to nearly 150 settlements in the West Bank, some armed Israelis have established outposts without government authorization. While illegal, these outposts still enjoy military protection and government services. The settlers at Qusra came from an outpost the Israeli army had been given 9 written orders to remove. Those orders were ignored. Instead, the army ordered the 15 Palestinians out of their homes. They declared the area a closed military zone. The settlers stayed. On August 13th, the U.S. ambassador to Israel called the settlers at Qusra Israeli terrorists. The next day, Israel responded. Defense Minister Israel Katz ordered the army to no longer enforce the law in the West Bank and instead handed over that responsibility to the police. Trouble is, those police answered to Ben-Gvir. Under him, police opened 235 investigations into settler violence in 2023. A year later, 150, then just 60. Over those same 3 years, the attacks kept climbing, but the investigations fell by 3/4. And looking back at the last 20 years, 94% of these sorts of files closed with no one charged. On August 5th, about 30 settlers walked into Tuba, in Masafer Yatta. They burned 3 homes that housed 23 people. 14 were children. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calls these sorts of attacks the work of 150 or so juvenile delinquents. The UN's Special Rapporteur, Francesca Albanese, says Israel has outsourced coercion to settlers to advance ethnic cleansing. For now, settlers have taken 1,100 square kilometers of Palestinian land in the West Bank. And from now on, it's the Israeli police who decide what happens next.